Well, Alistair Darling delivered his budget the other day, and I was there in the House of Commons to watch it. And the thing that I noticed most was that it's a profoundly dishonest budget. And it's profoundly dishonest because if you look at the growth forecasts that Alistair Darling is putting forward for this country over the next 3 years, he's suggesting that within 18 months the economy is going to be growing by 3.5%. And that clearly isn't going to happen. We've still got some way to go till this recession bottoms out, and there we have a chancellor saying that we're already about to recover. So for that reason I found it profoundly dishonest. And of course the growth figures make all the difference to what he's saying he's going to have to tax us in future years, and how much he's going to have to borrow, and how much he's going to have to spend. So all the figures that are underlying this budget are built on sand, on a shifting sand, so that is not going to work. Now, normally one of Gordon Brown's budgets would have unravelled within a week or so of him having delivered it. Well, this must be one of the few budgets that I've ever seen where it unravels within hours, not even days or weeks, because within an hour of the Chancellor sitting down after making his budget, the IMF was flatly contradicting a lot of what Alistair Darling had put in his budget, again particularly concerning those growth forecasts. Now, the other incredible thing about this budget was the extraordinary levels of borrowing that this Labour government is going to be making over the next few years. We're going to be borrowing something around £175 billion this coming year, and £175 billion the following year. In the next few years we're going to be borrowing something like £600 billion. We're going to be doubling the national debt to £1.4 trillion. Now that is going to have implications for everybody in this country in terms of the amount of tax they spend, which will be enormous over the coming years. And also we are going to see significant cutbacks on expenditure as well. So we're all going to be paying for this for a very, very long time to come. And one of the things that you always know about a Labour government is it always ends with the debts unpaid and disaster. And that's exactly what happened in 1979, and it's exactly what's going to happen when Labour falls next year. We will have a country that is on the verge of bankruptcy, its history simply repeating itself.